Welcome back to Flanks06 channel. Today I got another unboxing video for you, and in fact this is probably another game that is probably a little out of my normal wheelhouse, but as you guys will see in this video, kind of hopefully learn what those reasons were as to why I picked up this title here of our unboxing video today, Wyrmspan by Stonemaier Games, designed by Connie Vogelman and Clementine Compardadou. The other thing I got here is the upgrade pack that they offered here in this early, it's not really even early adopters, I guess it's basically Stonemaier made this available to people that went to their website for like the first 30 days or so, and then after that point in time it'll be offered up in full retail for everyone to pick up themselves. But anyway, I'm going to do an unboxing video on this. Hope you guys like it. Alright, welcome back. As usual, we will start with the core box here and come back to this upgrade pack here by the end of this. But let's open the core box here. So, probably what is, maybe if you guys watch my channel before, you know that I am a pretty big like dungeon crawler and very epic type of big games, and I mean I do like to try a lot of different things, and that's part of really the reason why I got this. I've heard so many great things about the very similar game to this, Wyrmspan. But probably like actually many people out there, the theme of birds never really kind of drew me in. So while I had seen it a lot, it just wasn't something that made it a priority. So when I heard that they were doing Wyrmspan here, which is very similar but within the theme, it definitely got a lot more excited and interested to check out what they had. So anyway, this is Wyrmspan here, and we're gonna jump into it. So starting off here, looks like, oh wow, this is, I think it's got like a linen finish here on this book. It feels, it just feels so like comfortable in your hand. It's almost like a pillow in your hand here. So this looks like the rule book of the game. Definitely always good to have those components listed right there early on in the game, and showing a layout and setup here. So this is, like I said, probably not the same depth level of some of my other games, although I have heard that this game is supposed to be more complex than what Wyrmspan is. And in fact, that's even what it says on the box. So it admits it itself in its own box that it's more complex, but more themed to, re-themed to dragons. And so there's some other changes here. And I'm going to be honest with you, I looked up a little bit about the game, but not a lot. How I first got into even checking out this to begin with was I have kind of stumbled upon Jamie Stonemaier's blog that he does. If you're not aware of that, on his website, and it really, I think it came through like Facebook or something. So he does like a weekly, sometimes bi-weekly blog where he's talking about different things within the industry and developing board games, and a lot of things about starting board games as a business. So this is a 16 page rule book, real short there. So that is the rule book, real simple. So he's got this blog, and I actually really do enjoy that quite a bit. It just has so many really good insights. Very interesting perspective that he has on things. I don't know if I fully agree with every single thing he says on there, but definitely some really good insight. And it seems like he's got a very passionate fan base from what I've seen so far. So this is kind of cool. This looks like, so a lot of the different cards in the game are dragons. This seems to be almost like a compendium here of all these different cards, or the dragon characters that you can use in the game. So I guess you can just like, more easily compare these than trying to use all of the different cards and kind of laying them out. So this is kind of a cool way to compare all of your cards. Anyway, that's kind of cool. But anyway, so I really enjoy the board game business kind of perspective. He talks about crowdfunding. He talks about just even problems within the industry of counterfeiting games. Just really great perspectives and interesting topics. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out if that's your interest. It's kind of interesting that they even so some of the art that they did here. You see sections like this. I noticed already a couple of these where it looks like almost somebody physically wrote in this book to take notes. Like someone was like actually using this as like their dragon guide, which is really cool. It gives this like flavor, helps with the theme of the flavor that you're, going around and capturing some of these dragons. The artistic style is pretty cool. It's a little more on like the cartoonish type side, I'd say, more than realistic. You're kind of getting some mixes of like, dragon or, this is almost like so I call it a drake, but it's like, I don't know, kind of a mix of a fox and an elk or something. So yeah, you're going to get some unique type of dragons. Here's like almost like a not even really a butterfly. They look like just feathers. And then you have like an owl face mixed with like, I don't know, some horns or something. Anyway, interesting art that they have here in this book. And this is 32 pages. This thing's even bigger than the rule book. So the Wyrmspan Dragon Facts book, pretty cool. That you can kind of read through this and learn about these. In fact, I guess I didn't even notice it on my first way through. So it's like, on several occasions, hikers are reported being guided to safety by a blue ghost. In each report, the ghost silently appears, identifies a path to safety, then disappears. Draconologists hypothesize that these ghosts were blue forest spirits. So kind of a cool way to tie in, like I said, this guidebook where you're, somebody trying to find all the different drakes or dragons and worms and whatnot in the world. So now we have a Wyrmspan Automa. So basically the solo rules, it looks, which that's pretty cool. I did not realize originally, I think this was a solo game. I assumed it was probably like a 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 player game, and it is actually a 1 to 5. So 16 Automa decision cards, 8 base, 3 increased difficulty, 5 Revel mode, and then 1 double-sided player aid card. Okay, cool. So this is kind of interesting. As I've, kind of gotten some more experience with solo games, which I'm sure is probably going to kill some of you guys because I know you are solo players out there. I don't know. To me, it's like I don't have a problem with solo games. It's just, it's not as exciting for me. I personally would rather play with other people. I have a lot more fun. I'm a very social type of person. So anyway, we have 2 green trays. It looks like just storage trays, which is kind of cool that you get something to kind of hold some of your components, which we'll definitely talk more about components here. But we got dragon eggs of different colors in here. We have kind of some wooden tokens. We got some player tokens there. Awesome. They actually, these dragon eggs, very much, if you guys have seen like those Easter egg like candies, where it's like this hard shell with chocolate, it's like chocolate in the inside and the hard shell. This looks exactly like these. So if you have kids, probably be careful because that's the first thing I thought. So then we got these little wood shields here. I think this might be related to the Dragon Guild, which I know exists in the game. And now we got a bunch of cards. We'll get to the cards here in a second. We have some Ziploc bags, which good for, minimal organizing, right? I mean, it's not the best. I'd probably rather have like some kind of insert than storage bags. But you know, it is what it is. Then we have a score sheet here. Quite a few of these actually. And is there a backside to these two markers? Yeah, so it looks like you could probably use front and backside of these cards to kind of save more of the paper. So theoretically, you probably shouldn't ever run out. Even if you did, I'm sure you contact Stonemaier and they'd be able to get you more here. So the white bellied grazer there, a 4 hatchling. Looks like it needs an egg and a milk. I think this is like something about like the location. Cash milk from your supply here. Anytime you cash milk here, gain a looks like weeds or something. And then with the third milk is cash, also lay 2 eggs. Anyway, and then looks like we have the lids probably here that go with these. So we'll put those off to the side here. All right, we got some cardboard here, which this definitely will be replaced by the, the upgrade pack here, at least like the milk, and I think this meat. I'm guessing this might be like a first player token potentially here. We'll see. We got some very reflective cardboard pieces. This I know for sure will be replaced by the upgrade pack as well. We have cave cards, dragon cards here, single sheet. So the card mat, so I guess you just put all the different kinds of cards you'll have on this mat when you're playing. Put that over here. Here's the Dragon Guild mat here, where you will place these marker around. So place the Dragon Guild tile here with the correct player count face up, place unused marker above. So maybe this is a way to like get more resources or unlock something else there. Like I said, I haven't looked extensively into the game. I just know how highly rated Wyrmspan was. Been a fan of the developer and kind of and this is the type of game that you don't have to get super deep into. It's just kind of like enjoying some of the mechanics on this and playing through some of the games. So different score sheet here, and looks like the round tracker here of the game. And then we have the player mats here. And in fact, it says that on the back. Player mat there. Very cool kind of Japanese style mat there. Here is the other side where you will do most of your playing here, and looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have some more sheets here. So looks like these are some of the guilds. So you have the Plains Guild, the Rainforest Guild, some more tokens here, maybe some scoring tokens as well. And we have 2 more guilds, it looks like. So Guild of Seafarers, Guild of Highlands, and you'll be able to excavate these caves and get more dragons, and looks like some of these other resources here. So cool, pretty simple. Whoops, already pushing a piece out. That is here, and I have my knife ready, but these are actually my favorite plastic card holders. So basically you just go to the side, right, and they're always characterized with that gold color. Maybe I'm going the wrong way on it. No, there it goes. You got that gold. Oh wow, this didn't even come off as easy as I thought it would. There it goes. And then you can kind of more easily pull off that top piece. Boom. And then you're here to the cards, so you can kind of start looking at all of the cool dragons. The Melodious Fire Dragon. Looks like there's tons and tons of dragon cards here. Different types of ages probably. There's some bigger ones and some ones that look like they're just coming out of the egg, and they have some other traits: playful, helpful, Shy. Yeah. So, and definitely, yeah, Blue Forest Spirit. There's the one we saw before. Helpful, lot bigger here type of dragons versus the ones we saw earlier. Standard horn lung dragon. Alright, cool stuff there. So that is a lot of the dragon cards. And I think this might just be dragons as well. We'll open that here. So it looks like you're going to have quite a bit. I know, in an interview I saw with Jamie Stonemaier and Alex Radcliffe, he had mentioned, asking if there was going to be expansions, and they of course would keep that as a possibility. Here's aggressive there, but that there's already going to be quite a bit in here to begin with. So, and they wanted to kind of be able to take a little bit of a break from this. So it may be, a couple years potentially till something else comes out for this if you want to get an expansion. And of course, I don't necessarily always try to buy the expansions unless it's like really a game that I very much enjoy. So gonna play this hopefully a bunch of times before we ever even consider that. I guess that's the one nice thing, right, about you getting a game before all the expansions actually come out, because then you're less tempted to buy like a whole bunch of them. This one's a basilisk. This is not even a dragon. Anyway, so we got those. We got some more cards here, more here. Looks like they're all dragon cards there. And then we are gonna go to this small amount, small square here, which I cannot, of course, get for the life of me, get open now, even though it does actually have the gold. All right, there it goes. All right, I was going from the wrong side, like an idiot. And there we go. So these look like the different layers and parts that you're going to use on that player board, because there's quite a few of these. They seem to match a lot of those colors that we saw on the player board, and yeah, very much fit those little spots. So a lot of caverns, some forests, some more alien things. This one looks like a dwarven settlement or something. Yeah, more forests, kind of jungle things, more volcanic type things, bigger trees, deserts maybe, some like very old ruins. Anyway, so those are the lairs, I believe, here. And that's pretty much already it. Wow, that was quick. I guess that's the nice thing when you're doing some of these smaller games. They go a lot quicker for unboxing. So now we're going to do the upgrade pack here. Now there was also a couple other things that they offered, some promos for another game that they have, but I haven't played that before, so I didn't get the promos. The other thing is I didn't get the, they weren't neoprene, they were rubber player boards. So this is the milk here, blue milk. Yeah, they might have to pay Disney or Star Wars for that one. Purple, I guess these might be crystals. So these are wooden components instead of the cardboard. Here we go, the dragon scale coins. These are probably the coolest. I like those. They look way better. If you compare this to this, this looks way better. Although, when I think about it, this almost looks like an egg, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the same thing, but this looks cooler, way more heft to it. Next up, some gold pieces here. Looks like maybe you gotta give some dragons some gold, which makes sense. And that looks like meat. The dragons love that meat. Okay, so anyway, that is the deluxe upgrade component thing. So yeah, they had the player mats, they had this upgrade pack, deluxe upgrade kit here, and which is actually kind of interesting that they do already kind of provide some deluxe components already to begin with, so that's kind of cool. I guess they thought just having this little amount extra was going to be an additional cost, or maybe they're just trying to, you know, make a little more money for those premium upgrade items, so you can get everything instead of having only part of it cardboard and part of it wood. So, you know, whatever it is, however you feel about that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing here. I guess I could do more of these cards, although my camera is about to die on battery here. And I'm pretty sure it's just more dragons. Waddy's Ruffle Tail. Was it Warming Fire? Oh, here we go. Okay, so now we're seeing some different things. Some of these like round type of cards. I'm glad I decided to check these out instead of just moving on. And then, yeah, it looks like we got some reference how to play cards, some quick start suggestions. Here's the Automa difficulty levels. And I'm assuming, because I don't... Oh, these are probably the ones. Yeah, these are the ones to play solo. Okay. And then on the other side here, let's see what these last cards are, and then we'll finish this up here for you. And there we go. Yeah, this looks like all dragons. Impenetrable red worm, king mist vern, sea viper. So yeah, there's just a ton. Steely Fae, Ophidian recluse. Yeah, wily Lindy worm. They must have had fun just coming up with these names. Cosmic amphitheater. Cool. Yep, more dragons in there, and that looks, I think there might have only been a couple repeats. I feel like most of the cards have been actually unique cards. All right, well, anyway, that is it for Wyrmspan. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video and the upgrade pack. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate any support you guys can give me. And let me know if you want to see more content like this. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you at the next one.